It's Cutthroat TV that I'm here with.
All the money you done made, it never would amount to us. Copper real estate, I remember they were clowning us. Really kept the pushing, now I'm booming cause they doubted us. Every time I made a move, it took the perfect planning and the perfect time.
Coda.
How you get the name Coda?
I mean, cause my real name Coda, so for real, like everybody, friends, family, they always call me Coda.
Okay. How long you been rapping?
10 years.
10 years.
Yeah,
Solid.
solid.
So when did you know that you had it in you to do it?
For real, I probably didn't know I had it in me till like probably 4 years after I started rapping. Yeah, when I really started to like get my.
What was your first song? You remember?
My first song, the joint was called Crank That 10K. It's crazy, bro. But the thing is, like, Soulja Boy came out with Crank That Superman. So I was like, you know what, bro? I'm seeing all these niggas, like, making songs. Like, I can do that, too. So then I wrote my own little joint, and we had like, a little squad.
You remember?
I don't even remember, bro. It was like something, Crank That 10K. Like, it was Top Notch Kings. It was our little crew in middle school. So I made that joint, and then we
y'all was dancing?
Bro,
Where you from, bro?
Atlanta, bro.
What part?
Off of Old Nut.
Okay.
Yeah, in College Park.
They know you deep in Atlanta?
I mean, it's a good group of people who know me.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got a nice little wave. What made you move to the DMV?
For real, like, I low-key got in trouble, but not too much trouble. Nothing like that. It was just like family things.
Okay.
So, yeah.
You just moved to the DMV. You like it here?
Nah. Bro, this is the worst place to ever move, bro. Like, worst. Bro, I've been through the worst trials and tribulations of my life.
Like what?
Bro, everything, bro. Like, people, like, just in general, bro. Like, DMV people bougie, bro. If it's not about money or, like, trying to, like, bro, it's real. Like, if it's not about money or somebody who you already knew, you're not getting linked in. You're not getting you're not, you know what I'm saying, making no connections, bro.
Singles that you pushing right now?
Singles, Blood on My Timbs and Mercy.
Okay. How the Blood on my Timbs go?
Blood on My Timbs, that joint going crazy in the clubs. I mean, it's just like, for real. I know it's kind of weird, but like, I copped some red Timbs, and I was always, since I was like younger, I was like, red's my favorite color, so I finna cop me some red Timbs. So the joint and like DTLR, I was like, yeah, bro, I gotta get them joints. Cop them, and I was like, you know what, bro? I see like the blood on my Timbs, like the hard work I done put in through like my music. Like literally, I'm looking at blood all over my feet. Okay. So it's like, yeah, bro, I done put in blood, sweat, and tears. So let me make a song that's really like resembling that, you know?
Music videos out right now.
Music videos, I wanna say, I got Black Hugh Hefner, I got We Up, and then Blood on My Timbs music video. They're finished, but I'm not pushing them till I'm dropping Float Forward. So it's definitely a teaser. I might drop a little snippet here and there, but like when I definitely drop Float Forward, that's definitely when
Float Forward, talk about that.
Float Forward. So basically, float is flowers, lovers, obligations, vices, and testimonies. So that's how I'm summing up life in general. That's, you know, where I fall in between in my life within those acronyms. So just like I made Float 1, which got a nice feature from Algie.
You said Float. Okay.
Alright, so Float 1, you know, each one has its own little theme and like little vibe to it.
Alright, I had
Float 1, I had a feature from Algie Smith.
Okay.
He actually plays a star role in New Edition. So shout out to Algie Smith, that's my boy. Who else? This dude named Brandon. And I think it was like a little mix I had with like Wiz Khalifa on the joint. It was different. It was more so hip hop. That mixtape.
You had Wiz Khalifa on it?
It was like a little mixed joint. Like Wiz Khalifa had he had his own little song or whatever, and I downloaded like the little beat off.
Oh, he stole it.
I ain't steal the joint, but I was like, this joint beat tough. It's different. And then Wiz Khalifa never dropped it or nothing like that. I never heard it because I was looking around like, yo, that beat sound crazy. Never could find it. I was like, if I download the joint and rap over it, I guess, you know what I'm saying? See what it sound like or whatever. So I did that. But Float 1 was really when I got out of the transition of being a hip hop artist. I really was a hip hop artist for the longest before I really started making the music I'm making now.
Alright, what is the music you making now?
The music I'm making now is really like resembling my roots, where I come from.
What?
Well, basically it's just like family wise, you know what I'm saying? Like my family struggles, my family goals, my family achievements, you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, me personally being born I was born in DMV, but I was raised in my teen years in Atlanta. So all the things that I went through, you could really hear. I'm from Atlanta. When I rap, you don't hear that DMV. You don't hear that accent in my voice. You hear Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Like you may not hear a complete accent, but certain times when I say certain words when I'm rapping, you can hear it. You know what I'm saying? So you really hear you hear it in my voice, where I'm really rapping, where I'm really from. You know what I'm saying? So
how was Flow 4 like?
Flow 4 is really that's a different.
Who you gonna
problem.
have on it?
To be honest, I'm gonna have one feature. And matter of fact, I'm actually getting another feature from Johnny Drama. He coming from Florida, so be on the lookout for that joint. It's gonna be hot. Yeah, that joint gonna be different. Right. But this joint really gonna take the wave. Like it's in its own lane. Like I haven't heard no DMV artists, even people who's already out there. This style is kind of different. It's kind of playful, but the beats are original. You know what I'm saying? So
who you messing with production wise?
Production wise, is this producer from New York, Kid Ocean. Okay. So I know I done heard a couple of his beats. I'm like, yo, I'm liking them joints. That's really me. You know, I rap over them joints. Now when I be in the studio, Just Dre Productions, I've been working with him a lot. I also work with Kid Slopes. So, you know, I worked with him one time and that was for Mercy. So I think really he just did Mercy and that's the only song that I'm gonna have on there that's produced by him. But you can hear like his production and then the whole rest of the mixtape you'll hear Dre's kind of flavor in it. So
you gotta fuck with my man Don Gotti.
Alright, that's a
Don Gotti and my man DJ Gringo.
Okay.
Two producers that I vouch for.
Alright, bet.
Shout out Teleme 362. Bet. What it is. Where does the struggle come from? Like, does it come from Atlanta? Like, so some of your people are from the DMV, some of your people from Atlanta. So when you coming back summer to summer, like that type of thing, or you were just?
When I was in Atlanta, yeah, I was coming back like every summer.
So you do know like the true essence of the DMV?
I didn't know the true essence of the DMV until I moved up here.
Okay. First
time, like I think it was like when I was about to start school for the first time. It was a whole record of kids at the bus stop, and I just walked out. I was like, "Hey, my name Coda." It was like, "Fuck are you?" Like, you know what I'm saying? That it was just this vibe, like, "Yo, who the fuck are you?" Like, you ain't nobody. And I was like, "Where I'm from, bro." You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know you. You introduce yourself. It's just out of respect. So I was just being, you know, Southern hospitality. Hey, bro, my name Coda. At least you know my name type. They was like, I don't give a fuck who your name is, like, or what your name is, like, you know what I'm saying?
Where you was at? What part of town you?
Upper Marlboro. Upper Marlboro. Yeah, bro.
I thought he was about to say some hood.
Nah, bro, not even, bro. Upper Marlboro. As soon as I came up. Yeah. So.
Man had a rough time, man.
Bro, I'm trying
man had a rough time. I thought he was gonna say somewhere like Landover, Southeast,
not even
uptown somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Not even. I feel like for real, the people who's from from those places was more like receptive meeting. Like when I met them, they was like nothing but love. But when I was like up Marlboro type area, they was like, what the fuck?
Cause they trying to fake be gangsters.
Yeah, but the folk out DC, bro. When, you know what I'm saying? Every time I had.
How you like last night's show?
Last night's show was cool.
Okay.
It was real.
I see your performance. You went crazy.
Appreciate it, bro.
That shit was hard. I fuck with that.
Appreciate it. I don't know, like, it's probably like one person who impressed me, to be honest. It was a kid, he was wearing red, and he had dreads too, and he had that little pullover joint, and he was like something, that's a dog, or something. He killed that joint. That's one artist I would work with.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know, it was a kid, he had the dreads, and he had the pullover joint. And he was wearing red. He had a red hoodie with the pullover.
Oh, you talking about the dude Sky I was talking about.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Skinny dude?
Yeah, skinny dude, yeah.
He was crazy.
Yeah, that's one person. That's one person I would work with when I was
Shout out to him. If you watching it, shout out.
Bro, shout out to you, bro. You did your thing, bro.
I fuck with my Know Your Gang niggas though. I think they killed it.
Yeah, they definitely did. Bro.
They came up there deep, pop bottles.
Yeah, they did, bro.
Love, they definitely killed it.
Bro. Shout out to them too, bro. They definitely did that.
Who would you like to work with in the DMV though? Like, do you know the music?
For real. I want to say I would definitely work with Fat Trill, hands down.
Free Fat Trill.
I would definitely work with Fat Trill. I definitely would work with Flock too.
Free Flock.
Yeah, and then
what's our artist? This
not too long ago.
Papa, they locked up.
I was in the club and then I saw Fame Reek, dapped him up. I would definitely work with Fame Reek. And he been had bars for like a minute, so I give him his props, bro. I'm showing nothing but love, bro.
Great.
He been going there for a minute. His work ethic is up there. I would definitely work with him. Also, Too Easy Black. I would definitely. I actually met him when I came up from from Atlanta. So I heard his music. I would definitely work with him too. Yeah.
So you already know who you'll work with?
I mean, I'm always open to work with different artists, but like they gotta, you know what I'm saying, be worth working with. You know what I'm saying? You can't just work with anybody.
So what do you fit yourself at in the DMV?
To be honest, it's not like I'm trying to fit in, because then you like, okay, well, let me do what other niggas like. I mean, you still want to at the same time grab somebody's attention, but you got to be in your own lane, because that's what people really want to hear. In DMV, too many people sound alike, too many people doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I'm from Atlanta and I can go to Atlanta right now, people are like, okay, well, your song sounds the same. At the same time, what's going to set me apart is the beats and the production. You know what I'm saying? It don't sound like everybody else's. That's why Flow 4 is about to be different. Okay. That joint about to really crank.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us what you want out of music. Your biggest inspiration.
My biggest inspiration is I think, to reach the highest pinnacle in life that I can, as far as being an artist, in my artistry, writing lyrics and songs that I probably couldn't fathom at this age, or probably a few years later down the road, to reach the highest peak that I can. And on top of that, take care of my family. That's number one. And glorify God with it.
Of course. Man, it's Cutthroat TV, man. Be on the lookout. Flow 4 on the way, man. I'm telling you.
4th edition.
Tell them where they can find you on social media.
Unleash Vanity. So it's Unleash_Vanity on IG.
Spell it for those people that don't understand.
Alright, so it's UNLEASH_VANITY.
Because I'm one of the people that can't spell. Man, follow me, man. Y'all already know that it's Cutthroat_TV. Y'all already know, man. Telemate 360 behind the motherfucking lens. Shout out Classic, man. Because I'm a classic, man. Cutthroat TV, y'all already know that it's Street House Vlogger.
Yeah, just like satellite. Only difference is the money, cause we at the light. Ooh, had to kick her out, she wasn't acting right. But what's up with your friend, she looking bad tonight.